So this right here is how I run all my accessories on my Jeep. I have an Auxbeam switch controller, all solid state. This allows me to connect external devices here, control them with a switch inside the cabin. So I routed the positive and negative straight from the battery to here. I routed my switch source straight down here into the fuse box, and through this I added over here through the other side, through the firewall behind the dash to the switch pod right here behind the hood. All that together, that's how I'll control it. This is the switch pod inside the cabin. You can put stickers on each of these to identify whatever you're going to run, but at the moment all I have is my KC lights. When if I add more stuff down the road, that's how I'll add to it. The installation is pretty straightforward. You have to run positive and a negative to supply power to the circuit. You also need a source of switched power. I use a fuse tap inside here. Tapped off a fuse that was a switched power source. It connects in here. These wires here go to the controller inside the cab. And of course, an inline circuit breaker. Simply choose the device you want to connect up according to the amperage it would draw of what size fuse it would need. Here you see it starts with 5 amps, works its way up to 30 amps. I check the amperage of the KC lights, put them on a 20 amp switch. This works kind of like a transistor or a relay. It uses power from the hot and ground, but your switch source is here. This is so you know that when you shut your key off, it'll kill all the devices you have powered. This harness here goes inside the cab. 4 wires that it uses to detect the signal of what button you press to activate or deactivate devices out here. As for mounting locations of the switch pod, I looked at putting it over here by the battery. Very small area there. There's not much room under these Jeeps. Over there by the master cylinder, there was a little bit of room, but I have the PA speaker for my CB there. So what I did is I went to the barn. I have a bucket of scrap hardware, and I had these brackets. I don't even remember where they came from, but they're off of something. I just saved the brackets, something that was scrapped and discarded. So I put the brackets in, and I was able to extend this box out off the firewall here. I had to bend them down because they were hitting the hood originally. But I bent them down, mounted everything off of those brackets, and it clears the insulation for the hood.